Hi, welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL classroom. This is going to be a short section based on chapter 16 of the Blue Book. We're calling this part C, third video, and we're going to talk a little bit about excuses. How to say that it's not your fault that something happened. So, to do this, you are going to need this worksheet, worksheet 127. Make sure you printed it out from the description in the YouTube video before you start watching this. And you're going to need this textbook page, page 153. You can print it, or you can just pull it up on your computer or your tablet. You don't need to write on this, so you don't need to print it, but you can. So, excuses. So, over here, we've got a guy who's late for work. How to say it? Giving an excuse. I'm sorry I'm late. I missed... Sorry about that. I missed the bus. And over here, we're using past tense, just like we have in every exercise of this chapter. So, miss, ed. M-I-S-S-E-D. Missed the bus. The other person says, I see. Okay? So this down here is intended to be a speaking exercise, but since you may not have someone to practice with at home, we're going to practice writing it, as we often do. These are very writing-heavy exercises. So, forgot to mention, sorry, you will also need a sheet of notebook paper. So if you don't have a sheet of notebook paper, go ahead and pause it now. Go get one. Okay, so we're going to practice giving excuses. This is going to get us out of a lot of trouble. I'm sorry I'm late, blank. We don't need to practice the IC every time. So, first one. I missed the, and then we could say bus or train. So, on your sheet of notebook paper at home, I want you to write, I'm sorry I'm late, I missed the bus, or I missed the train. All right, so over here, I'll do one more with you together and then we'll pause it. I had a blank this morning, and we have options: headache, stomach ache, could say backache. So this person would say, I'm sorry I'm late, you missed work. I had a headache this morning. And notice we're using the word had, past tense of the word have, which we practiced in previous exercises. So go ahead and pause the video real quick here and write these sentences, practicing your excuses. Then I'll go over them with you. All right, so pause the video and write on your sheet of notebook paper to practice your excuses. I'll wait. Okay, did you pause it? Great. So picking up where we left off, I had to go to the doctor or dentist. Notice again, we're using had to go. Okay. You could also just say, I went to the doctor or dentist. I'm sorry I'm late. I forgot my briefcase, backpack, whatever. I forgot my backpack and had to go back home and get it. You can use that excuse many times. Notice that we have this word here, forgot. This is past tense of the word forget. We've seen it before, but I want to make sure you're using the right form of this verb. Okay? So I don't want you to be saying, I'm sorry I'm late, I forget my backpack. We should be able to iron out all those details now and say the correct version of the word. The past tense of the word is forgot. Similarly, over here, we say, I'm sorry I'm late, a thief is someone who steals things, stole my bicycle, car, whatever. Okay? So again, we have this word stole. Stole is the past tense of the word steal, to take something that isn't yours. You might expect the past tense of steal to be stealed. That's a very easy mistake to make, but this is another one of those irregular verbs we've been talking about earlier. The past tense of steal is stole. Make sure you make note of that. Okay, all done? Great. Well, I hope you were paying attention, because now we're going to go on to the worksheet, and you're going to need to be able to use these words and the correct past tense of them, just like we just talked about. So, if we look at number 1, which is an example, okay, got a nice box full of answers up here. It's always nice when they give us that. I missed the train. See, over here, they gave us the word miss, but you had to change it to the past tense of it, missed, to get it over here. So this is the thing that's a little tricky about this exercise. All right, so go ahead and fill in the exercise, and then when you get down to here, the same thing. We're just going to be practicing again the irregular past tense verbs that we've been working on, matching a word with his past tense. Okay, so we go down to the next one. It's going to be buy, over here, bought. See, there are two versions of the same word, but it's an irregular verb. So it doesn't just add ed at the end, which we talked about in the last lesson. So this is more practice of the same kind of thing. So go back up to the top, pause the video, and write the answers to all the questions on your own. Make sure you've got all the answers filled in, because that's how we're going to learn. There's no reason to be watching these videos if you're not actually going to do the work, okay? Because you're not going to learn from it a whole lot. You learn so much more when you pause it and actually take the time to write the answers for yourself and then go over the answers with me. So pause the video now, write down the answers, and then when you're ready, unpause it, and I'll go over the answers with you. I'll wait. All right, you all done? Okay. So, number 2. I had a headache. Had, H-A-D. And I got my my book right here so I can see everything. Number 3. I forgot my lunch. Make sure you spelled it correctly. I talked about that a minute ago. F-O-R-G-O-T, forgot. Not forget, forgot. Number 4, what would that be? Met my girlfriend on the way to work. They didn't give you that one in this chapter. You just had to know that. That's interesting. Met, M-E-T, met. Okay? Number 5, I slept late. Oh, I'm sorry. That would be a good one, but that's not what we practice with it. Mr. Menta's bloopers right there. I got up late. G-O-T. Got up. Not get up, got up. Number 6, here's what I spent some time talking about a minute ago. A thief stole my bicycle. S-T-O-L-E. Stole. Not stealed, stole. What else do we have here? Okay. And that would be I had to go to the bank. And number 8, what would that be? Went to sleep on the bus. Went to sleep on the bus. That one was a little tricky. We had to change go to sleep. I went to sleep on the bus. All right. Did you get all of those? Okay. Moving on to the next section. Okay. So, I'm just going to tell you which one pairs with which. Buy, bought, steal, stole, do, did, see, saw, go, went, write, wrote. Over here. I'll stand over here. Yeah, am I still in the shot here? No, I'll stand over. Get, got. Eat, ate. Have, had. Forget, forgot. Make, made. Drive, drove. All right. So that was our exercise for today. A little short. If you would like to go on to the next exercise, go right ahead. Otherwise, pick up here again tomorrow for part D.